Okay, we're live again. How exciting. So, I am making fennel pickles tonight. And first of all, I want to thank my master wizard son, Curtis, for creating the website, the beautiful logo, and being here to film this for me tonight, along with our usual cameraman, Ken. So, hey, Curtis, you were supposed to come over here and introduce
Ken just
yourself.
gave me the camera.
Get over here so I can introduce you. Here we go. This is Curtis. Okay, so let's get to it. So the first thing, as you can see, not many ingredients. I've got my fennel, kind of an odd-looking fennel bulb, jalapeno, the cherry pepper, and a carrot. And I'm really just putting this in because I like having a little bit sweeter flavors married in, and a little bit of the spice from the peppers that I've been growing this summer. So first of all, I'm going to do it very thinly sliced. I use a mandolin. You don't have to use a mandolin, but I recommend it because you get some really good uniformity as you're slicing it up. So, and I'm not going to demonstrate the safest way to use a mandolin, but I'm just going to do what I do, right? Okay, so here we go. So I've got it on the narrowest slice size, and I'm just going to kind of keep rotating it. It smells so good, like fennel and licorice and anise. I love the smell of this, and I'm just actually going to make it a little bigger as I get down now to the bigger part of the bulb. I'm just going to kind of keep rotating, definitely keeping my fingers out of the way. And you can see that's pretty quick. Maybe one more. Okay. Now I'm going to, you can see it, that's a nice pile there. Okay, now I'm going to grate the carrot. I've got it on about a 1. I want to get some nice thin slices. This is so nice because you can get them really paper thin, and it's great for pickling. Just watch your fingers. Okay. So there we go. I'm gonna move this aside. And so I'm going to be putting all of the ingredients into the bowl. Fennel, carrots, actually had a little bit of sliced peppers from my garden, a cherry pepper and a jalapeno, so I'm going to add those in. Okay. So now, just adding in the salt. It's a tablespoon of salt. And so you're going to notice there's no vinegar in here. And what we're doing is by adding the salt in, the salt is mixing in with the juices that are going to be coming out of the fennel. I'm just going to kind of try to break it down a little bit so it starts to juice a little bit. And then the salt will mix with the juices, and over several days, keeping it on the counter covered, it's going to start to ferment. So the real difference between this and a classic vinegar pickle is that we're allowing the natural fermentation to take place, and within that it's going to create the lactobacillus acid. And you've heard me talk about this before with the starter that we used for sourdough bread, the beet kvass that I've made previously. That lactobacillus acid is really great for your digestion. It's going to help your gut heal, and is really acts as a probiotic. So you're going to be getting some really great benefits from that, including making the vegetables more digestible. So the combination of making them more digestible and healing your gut, putting in the good bacteria, the actual benefit of that is that your body is now going to be able to absorb more of the nutrients from not only this food but the other foods that you're eating. So that's the real benefit of lactobacillus acid. So again, what I'm gonna be doing with this is keeping this mixture covered on the counter for probably the next couple of hours. I'm gonna stir it up. I want to really see it to start producing the liquid in the bottom of the bowl, and then I'm gonna make a brine. So the brine is gonna be this will probably fit into 1 or 2 quart jars, and I want to fill it up with water to within about an inch of the top of the jar, and add in another tablespoon of salt. From there, it's going to stay on the counter for 5 to 7 days. Every day I'm going to open it up and just let the gases out so we don't have any lids popping off. You'll want to taste it about every day, really, just to see if you're getting the flavor that you want out of it. And then by 5 to 7 days, you'll just put it in the refrigerator. Now, to use this mix, there's so many different ways to make your food more delicious. Number one, I love putting it on my scrambled eggs in the morning. I also, put it on sandwiches. You can serve it with roasted meats, roasted chicken, pork chops, and it is just really absolutely delicious. You can put it on an antipasto platter as well. So just a few serving ideas, but really it's just actually just delicious on its own too. So thank you for listening, and I hope that you enjoy trying this recipe, and you'll be able to see the actual recipe on my website, healerbakerchef.com. And thanks, and have a great night.